This is a video response to Mumbo Jumbo's second video on basic redstone designs in Minecraft. Like in the first video, I decided to build the actual build without any help, and I built its old school equivalent, like other than the piston and the redstone lamp. The redstone behind it is old school, which means that there is only redstone dust and redstone torches that are used. I know this video is 2 weeks late, but I just got a little bit lazy and slacked off. Sorry. I also wanted to add that I read a comment. Actually, I appreciate it. Actually, this video was accidentally very helpful for people who use Minecraft Pocket Edition, because in Minecraft Pocket Edition, I checked, there is no repeater. So if you use Minecraft Pocket Edition, some of these designs may teach you something, and for the others, well, I hope you'll learn something too. First design was the bud switch, like turn it on and off, very simple. This one, I'm gonna note something over here. See here, there is this block. Here, it's air. I'm gonna explain why. If there is a block here, then you just inverted the machine. So yeah, this block needs to be there. But other than that, fairly simple. When the block retracts, this torch turns on for a little bit because of this OR gate. Well, actually, I'm not sure if it's an OR gate anymore. Yeah, too bad. Well, and then this one turns the signal on for later. Over here, oh, okay, yeah. I see what this is. This over here, it was a little exception because I actually built two different builds accidentally. The one that was supposed to be built was this one. When there is a block, it's on. When there is no block, it's off. Same thing for this one. And once again, the block over here, it's important. But actually, that's the thing. The original design, you see, the only difference is the distance between this block and the redstone dust. As over here, it goes a little further, while here it passes directly over here. What the difference is that this one, when there's a block, it's on. When there's no block, it's off. This one, actually, it's a little fun. When there is a block, it's on, and then you need to place another block to turn it off. I thought it would keep it. I like it. And so same thing for over here, but over here it uses a T flip-flop. And so T flip-flop, well, I already showed the design in the last video. I'm not gonna show it again. This was a little accident. I'll show it later. I think this was the falling edge monostable circuit. Yep. So when it's on, there is nothing because of this. Then when you turn the lever off, this turns off but I think this is 3 ticks later. This one turns on, which means that this torch stays on for 3 ticks. There's also this one if you want. And actually, I'll show the tutorial right now. The other day I actually found another design that accidentally. Falling edge monostable circuit. If you want a completely silent one, you simply want to make this. This is, to me, the simplest falling edge monostable circuit there is. Next up, well, actually, I can add this one. This was an accident. It was simply an inverted disco light because I didn't correctly understand what Mumbo wanted. But yeah, fun. Silent T flip flop instead of using the locking repeaters thing, which actually I liked Mumbo's design because it remembered that that feature existed in the first place because it didn't use it since 2012. So instead over here, I simply added monostable circuit a bit. Pulse, I think that was pulse lengthener or shortener. I don't really remember actually. But yeah, simply uses the hopper. So this line stays on just long enough for the torch to switch from one hopper to the other. Simple as that. This one, old school version of silent T flip flop. I have a design right there. I have a design. I have two designs right there, and I have another design right there. I'm not gonna explain it once again. Thank you. Have a nice day. Please watch my first video if you want to see an explanation for the silent old school T flip flop. Now this RS nor latch, or as I called it in the first video because I didn't know my vocabulary correctly, the two button T flip flop. Yeah. Oh well. So it's simple. This button turns it on. Press it again. Stays on. This button turns it off. Stays off. So actually this one, first button, it gives a pulse like over here. This it gives a this piston gets a pulse because of this little thing over here. This monostable circuit. This piston gets also a little push and cannot reject it because if I'm not wrong, this is actually once again I built that accidentally. I love accidents. This build is a monostable circuit and a T flip flop all in one. And then well over here, no need for monostabling it. So yeah. The silent one, I actually made one over there that took more space. It's simply a T flip. It's simply this I almost said T flip flop once again. Wow. It's simply this memory cell. So this button turns the memory cell on, while this button resets it. That's it. There's nothing more to it. It's actually one of the simplest things I've ever done. This one. Ah, yes. The fast but at the same time very slow comparator clock. If I'm not wrong over here, the redstone gets updated, so on for one tick, off for one tick, on for a tick, off for one tick. And over here, I have to note that this redstone dust and this repeater are actually very important. The reason why, a repeater over here, see what happens. Same thing for a lamp. This redstone dust and this repeater are very important. And because of this, well, this is the first exception to the rule that of old school stuff. The other one will be over there. First exception, technically this one doesn't works, but it doesn't work. Why? Because in Minecraft Alpha there were no repeaters. So sorry about that. So there is actually not really a way to make this work. Two by two door, very simple. Uses the bud switch thingy. Actually, once I learned about that trick, I actually loved it. Because before I completely hated bud switch, like that feature that Pistons had. I hated it because it ruined many builds that I have. Two piston extender. Same thing over here. 2 ticks of delay. Then since to this, well, instant. 2 ticks of delay over here. Another 2 ticks for this one. Fairly simple. Second exception to the rule, the tree grower. This one I won't place it because I don't want to grow a tree. But for this one, this is the other exception to the rule because I had to use a piston because I do not know any block that has a bud switch characteristic. And also, I'm not sure if in Minecraft Alpha dispensers really shot bone meal if it existed in the game. Sorry about that. There you go, new recording. Because I hate that 10-minute limit. Lovely. So yeah, now this one, I'm not sure if dispensers shot bone meal in Minecraft Alpha. I'm not even sure bone meal existed back then. But yeah, so actually this is the other exception to the old school rule. But what is fun is that other than that, well, yeah, it's just redstone dust and redstone torches. And so once again, butt switch. And then I think I forgot to explain it over there. I think I forgot to explain it over here that this people will know this as a lag machine, because basically the dust turns this torch off, but then because this torch is off, the dust will turn off during this on, and it goes all fast. And there are 3 torches just in case, because you know torches tend to burn off, and so 2 are actually not enough. Without this third one, these 2, it already happened that both of them burn off. So 3 torches. Same thing for over here. Good old lag machine works. Another failed attempt because I did not understand correctly what I was supposed to do. So actually, this one, it's exactly like this one, except that you know you can write the code. Yeah, this will turn it off, but it acts like a reset button. So these and these are reset buttons. So I'm gonna go over here. Fairly simple. This works on, once again, the memory cells RS NOR latch thingy, remember? Where these turn on. Once you press it again, it stays on. This is a reset button that turns every memory cell off. These 3 ones are for the AND gate, which will turn it on. The 2 that are under will turn, when they will turn on, they will turn this signal on, so this torch cannot turn on. And so, just to illustrate it, right now these 3 are on, so this is off, this is on, but once you press one of these, does the opposite, and so turns the signal back on, turning the switch off, and so this is off. And now you reset it. I hope I explained everything correctly. I hope I used the correct vocabulary words. Sorry I'm 2 weeks late, I just slacked off. But, yeah. So, yeah, 10 new builds. If he does a third one, I'm gonna do the exact same thing. But until then, see you next time.